Hey now, Carl the Madman here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Okay, we got to do the check, the daily check. I should use one of my other tablets for this, and then I wouldn't have to screw around it. Oh, look, it's working. Okay, it's working like several days in a row now. Now I'm starting to get freaked. Because that just shouldn't be happening. Okay, let's start over. Alrighty, there we go. Hey now, Carl the Madman here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. It's the show, Carl's show. And let me get my co-host in here. Come on, co-host. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're a crazy co-host. Jesus, don't lick my face. Fuck. You're insane. Every day. Bring you on the show. It's my special regular, my dog co-host, Bila here. And every fucking day she tries to lick my fucking face. Hey, it's stop motion Joe. How's it going, brother? Oh, there. Devil dog. Devil dog. Let's do, brother. Happy day off. Today's my day off, too. Today is actually the first day of 14 days off. But tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, my time, I'll be at the dentist. And he's going to rip all 23 teeth out of my skull. So, the next day, not tomorrow, but the next day, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Are you going under?
No, I'm not going under. I'm just going to lie there and meditate. No, not going under. Okay, stop. Anyways, so not tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So Wednesday, will the show be on? I don't know. Will I have a face left? Will I be able to talk? Will I have elephantitis? Will I have gigantism with the head only? Wait and see, I guess. We'll have to just wait and see. So today I wanted to talk about haunted houses. So anybody who's watching live, might be only you right now.
You're gonna be fucked up.
You're gonna be fucked up. Yeah, I'm going to be fucked up, all right. Might make for, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm planning on doing the show. I'm not planning on skipping a day, but we'll just see how we'll see how Wednesday morning goes. We'll just wait and see. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about on the show here. I wanted to talk about haunted houses. Have you ever been to a haunted house? Do you believe in such thing? Anything like that? You got a story you want to tell? I've got a story I want to tell. So this was back in my, let's see, how old was I? I would have been 17. I was living on my own. Anyways, out of all my buddies and whatnot, I was the only guy who had a car. So anyways, there was this story about a town that was about an hour away from where I grew up. And, this is actually a true story. And, it's a horrible story. This was a farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, basically. And to get to this farmhouse, you actually had to drive past 2 cemeteries. The first cemetery you just drove by on the highway. And the second cemetery was also along the highway, but right at that cemetery, you also hung a left and continued driving past the second cemetery, so like right on the corner. So you would take a left at that second cemetery and drive up this, rickety little driveway to a house. And anyways, at that house, horrific, terrible story. Good dude, some fucking maniac dude, killed his wife and his family and then offed himself. And this had happened, many, many, many years before we went to the house. And that house had been abandoned after that. and it had all been run down. It had been pretty heavily spray painted and whatnot. It was, anyways, we drove out there, and it was, it was dark. It was late at night. I mean, we were just punk ass kids. So there was like me and probably, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, probably five, six, including myself. Um, Maybe seven, six for sure. Anyways, we all jumped in my car. We drove out there, middle of the night, drove out, and it was freaky. None of us had ever been there before, but the one dude knew how to get there, knew the whole story, and the cemeteries and all that shit. So we drove out there, and and I'm not going to say it was haunted, and I'm assuming we were probably all feeding off of each other's energy. But we got out there in the dark, and I mean, there was no fucking street lights or nothing. It was fucking dark. So all we had was So I parked the car, left it running with the headlights on, so we had a little bit of light. We weren't smart enough as punk ass dumb children to have flashlights or anything. So we got the car parked there. It's running with the lights on the house, and it's all run down and it's been vandalized and it's old and there's no windows in it, spray paint all over it, and people had spray painted it in some ways to go along with the horrific incident that took place there. There with you know like I can't remember exactly, but it was like murder house painted on it, like all this shit in red, whatever. It was fucking creepy as fuck. Anyways, we got out there and we're, cruising through this, walking through this house all careful, like, because, the floor's half rotten and the stairs are falling down and whatever. I mean, it was the shambles. And we're walking through this thing and, none of us saw anything, but we were all so fucking creeped and freaked out that I think we all just creep and freaked each other out. And, we were just like, let's get the fuck out of here. So we fucking had enough of that and we fucking got the fuck out of there. And then, it was creepy. It had a really creepy vibe about that place or aura or whatever. It was, like I said, I'm sure we were all feeding off of each other's energy at the same time, but it was creepy as fuck. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to say it was haunted, but it was definitely spooky and it was very fucking creepy. And, yeah, so we got the fuck out of there. We got the fuck out of there and headed home. And yeah, that's my story of my haunted house. I guess it wasn't really haunted, but it was a creepy fucking house with a horrible backstory.
I think you nailed it with negative energy feeding.
Yeah, that's what I think too. But it was, we were all just punk ass kids too. Anyways, we went out there and, anyways, then about 3 months later, we decided this was in the daytime. We're like, fuck, let's go back out there in the daytime and check it all out. So we all jumped in my shitbox car again and we drove out there. This time when we drove out there, it had been, burned to the ground. It was gone. There was nothing left. It had been completely demolished and, couldn't even tell it was there. Was it burned to the ground or just demolished? I can't remember. I don't remember. It was gone. It was completely gone. We're talking a long time ago, man. I was 17 and I'm like 97 now, so. Anyways, that's my story. If anybody's got a story they want to tell, I'd love to hear it. Put it in the comment box or tell me right now. If you use your voice to text thing on your comments, you don't even have to type it all in. You can just tell the fucking story and the fucking thing will read it to me. But if not, you're watching this on the replay, well, you'll put it in the comment box. And yeah, feeding off the negative energy. Hi. Okay.
Don't have one other than during mediation.
Don't have one other than during mediation. Okay.
Was meditation.
Oh, was meditation. Okay. I'm like, mediation of what? Meditation. Ah, well, I'd love to hear it someday. But I mean, we can save that for our podcast, which is definitely on hold for a while because I'm not doing, I might do this podcast.
Was performing mantras and I heard my name called out.
Oh, wow. Creep. That'd be definitely fucking trippy. Stop motion Joe. Stop motion Joe. Is that what you heard? Stop motion Joe.
Haha.
Shouldn't laugh. But anyways, just trying to have fun and tell creepy stories. Anyways, let's get the golf game going here. We can keep talking though. We're playing Augusta National again today. Wind 4-7, arcade mode. Holes blah blah blah. Holes 1, par 4. Hole 10, par 4. Hole 14, par 4. Hole 15, par 5. Oh, we got no par 3s today. You know what? That doesn't bother me. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's start swinging some golf balls. Whew. All right. Shout out to bestcoastdistillers.com. Support your local
I'll
distilleries.
stick around for another smoke, then I got to get my ass in gear.
Okay, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate everybody who ever stops by, and the thumbs is upses and all of the jazz that people do and whatnot. Anyways, back to bestcoastdistillers.com. Support your local distilleries. To hell with those big guys. Treat yourself this month. Go to bestcoastdistillers.com. Use promo code Madman. You'll save 10% on your order. Fall is coming. It's a good time to drink some cinnamon whiskey to stay warm. So get yourself a bottle of Wildfire whiskey and stay warm. Stay warm this fall. They got lots of other stuff too. Go check them out. bestcoastdistillers.com. There's a tree in my way. Damn tree in my way. Well, I can hook around that tree a little bit. There we go. Well, I should be able to get one right up on that green. I should. Well, the wind is on my back. Holy schmolies! Dun dun dun! Get on the green. Get it. Actually, get in the hole. Get in the hole. Okay, just get on the green. Get on the green. Oh, you son of a biscuit! Oh, there's a big slope there. Did I have any other creepy stories? Not really. I think that was the big one. That was the big one in my. Okay, pitch with the 60. Land one up on top of here. Okay, so I want. Oh, boo! Didn't get up that hill high enough. Damn it! Whoa, stop, stop! Yikes. Yikers. What are you doing on your day off today, Stop Motion Joe? Just getting some shit done. Yeah, I got to get some shit done today, too. Because I'm probably not going to want to get a lot of shit done tomorrow. Okay. I got to cut my grass today. Got to cut my grass. Should be the last time this year, though. Viola, where are you going? Okay, see you later. See you later. Some co-host you are. Just abandon me like that. Just abandon me. Okay. In the hole. Oh, Jesus. Way too much power. Well, looks like I'm parring the first hole.
Got the gazebo cleaned. Arm wrestling practice in a few.
Ah. How many of you are there? You got like a big club? Like how many guys do you train with, or do you practice with, or do you practice solo, or do you train with guys, or how does that work? Obviously, I don't know anything about arm wrestling. Used to do it when I was a kid. I watched that movie with Sylvester Stallone a billion years ago. What the fuck was it called again? Over the Top. Yeah, that's what it was. Watched that movie a long time ago.
4.
4 of you? Right on. Is there like weight classes? Is it all open class? I'm curious. Oh, no. No, no, no. Not in the fucking cat litter box. Shit.
Face with tears of joy.
Hey, Krabs. How's it going, brother? How's it going, dude? I was telling a story earlier. I don't know if you were here in time about a haunted, creepy fucking
Just
house.
one other right now, working on getting some more dudes from work to come out.
Oh, right on. Is there like weight classes in arm wrestling? In professional arm wrestling? Or is it. Anyways, hey, Krabs, thanks for stopping by. I was telling, you got any creepy haunted house stories you want to share, brother? Love to hear it. I was telling one earlier. I don't know if you were here early enough to catch it or not, but I told it to Stop Motion Joe and whoever else was here checking out the show. And Finesse 54. Wind's blowing at me. Okay, I guess I'm going to use my 50. Going to use my 50. Haunted houses, yeah. Any creepy story? Actually, it doesn't have to be a house, I guess. Any kind of creepy story. You got any creepy stories? Oh, no, that's going to be short. Way short. Why is that so short? The wind isn't that strong. Gosh darn it. Why is he celebrating? I guess because it is on the green. Look at that shit, man.
I made a poor kid have a seizure scaring him.
Oh, God. Jesus. I shouldn't laugh, but...
Yes, weight classes, but only during competition. We all practice together regardless of weight. Today I have a 300-pound dude to practice with.
Wow. How big are you? What weight class are you in? And Krabs? You gave a kid That's a horrible story, Krabs. How did you scare him? Fuck, I was overpowered again. Both putts I had good weight. Both putts I put too much power on. Huh. Well, hopefully the kid was okay there, Krabs. Hopefully the kid was okay.
220 pounds myself.
220?
I love scaring people at work.
I used to do that all the time. My buddy Eric the Viking and I, way back when we were in our 20s, we worked together. We were both cooks and the owners of the place. We had to have their names were Chuck and Myro. Anyways, we had this competition going on where we called it the Scare Chuck and Myro contest. So we would, see who could scare them the best. Fuck. 220. Yeah, I think I weigh about 220, maybe
I
225.
watched him fall against the plastic wall and slide right on out of the house.
Oh, God. Was this like, Jesus Krabs, was this like Halloween or something? Or you just, felt like scaring somebody or what? Holy moly. Damn.
Oh, now Krabs.
Krabs.
He was very scary moment. He was standing in the entry. Never made it in.
Never made it in, yeah. Was it Halloween or were you just scaring somebody were you a kid or were you tell me you were a kid. Tell me you were a kid. Oh, it could happen to anybody. I mean, I've scared lots of people too as an adult,
Yes,
like,
I used to build one. 13ers then COVID.
right on. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me once about Halloween. Yeah. Not that story where you scared the shit out of some poor kid, but the one where you used to. Oh fuck! I was not supposed to be overpowered. Fuck! I didn't want full power. Whoa, that might work anyhow.
Okay, was nice hanging
Oh.
out. Later, boys.
Yeah,
Nope, a sinister adult.
thanks for stopping. Thanks for stopping by, Stop Motion Joe. It's always fun to talk to you, and until next time, uh, thanks, brother. And yeah, that's a man. I bet you felt bad. Hey, Krabs. I bet you probably still feel bad, even though it wasn't really your fault. I wouldn't say it was your fault in any way. It's just one of those things that can happen. That was a what? Oh, way too much. Jesus Christ, am I sucking? I'm talking too much. I can't golf. But that's fine because this show is supposed to be more about talking than golf anyhow.
Later, stop.
Later, stop. Later, stop. What the fuck does later stop mean? Are you using text to chat? Or are you just texting? Text. There it is. Yeah, finally sinks a putt. Fucking salvages a par. Yeek. Oh, come here, co-host. Come on up. Come on up. Say hi to Krabs. There you go. Come here. There you go. Turn around. There you go. My co-host came back.
H was diabetic and had not eaten.
Oh, yeah. It's a sad story. My story. Wow, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna repeat my story. Should I repeat my story or really? No, I'm not gonna repeat. Well, maybe I will. No, I won't. Okay, just shoot.
Stop motion.
Stop motion. Ah. Oh, later stop. Later stop motion. Okay, I get it. What are you up to today, Krabs? I'm doing this, and then I got to cut my grass here a little later when it dries out a little bit. And I got to take my
I rang the door. My mom handed out candy and would distract them. I put several people on their butts.
Oh, yeah. Both of my daughters just absolutely love Halloween, like, so much. Okay, I don't want full power this time. Actually, I should switch to my 60. I'm going to switch to my 60. Finesse was my 60. There we go. Okay, it's not finesse. My finesse was my. There we go. My 54. Both of my daughters just love Halloween. I think they loved Halloween more than any other holiday, Christmas, anything. Come on, keep crawling back. Crawl back. Am I going to get one birdie today? Oh, this is for Eagle. Shit, pressure's on. Okay, Bila the co-host. Wish me luck, Bila the co-host.
I'll send a video.
Oh, corner of the cup. You'll send a video of the Halloween stuff. Anyways, what a shitty game that was today, but it was a lot of fun. I had more fun bullshitting with you guys than anything, and that's what this podcast is supposed to be about. Anyhow, it's not really supposed to be about playing the video game, playing golf. That's just what I'm doing in the background for this little podcast that I want to do every day. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. All that jazz. I'm gonna wrap her up. I'm probably going to go play Call of Duty for a little bit. Wait for the grass to dry out. I finished drinking my coffee. Do you want me to tell you the story, Krabs?
Halloween is awesome. We would have a line down the block for the free haunted house.
Nice. That's awesome. My girls would have just loved that. There's a few places in this little village that I live in that people go, they go pretty good. They put on, they pretty pretty elaborate things, but not an actual haunted house, but some pretty good. They put a lot of effort in, a lot of work, and yeah, I'd love to see your excuse me, your video or videos. I don't know. I know.
20-minute hangout.
20-minute hangout. There you go. That's
Yes.
kind of what this is. 20-minute hangout, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Finished -2. Par. What did I do? Par eagle. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I should tell my story again. Is that what the yes was for? You want to hear my story again? Should I tell my story again or should I not? I don't know if I should tell my story again or not. Is anybody else watching? You want to hear my story? I told my story at the beginning of the podcast to Stop Motion Joe. And if any of you want to hear my story again, I can tell it again. Um, or not. But actually, what time is it? I should probably 9:20. We should probably wrap this up. I think. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what are we going to use for closing music today? How about? No, not that one. Let's go
Do
to
tell.
do tell. Do tell. Oh, you wanted me to tell it? Okay, I'll tell it. Okay, so I'm going back a lot of years here to when I was, I think I was 17 years old. Yeah, I was living on my own at that time and working, and I had dropped out of high school, all that. And I had a place of my own. It was the party house. The gang would all hang out. My place was the hangout party house. Anyways, one night, one of my friends they're telling us a story of about a haunted house. It's probably about an hour away in a town. You know, a town that's about an hour away from where we were at. It's like fucking midnight, and this house has a horrible story. It's a guy had murdered his entire family and then killed himself and whatnot. One of those shitty, horrendous stories. So we decide, it's like really late. We decide let's drive out there and check this thing out. So we we jump in my car. We drive out there, and to get to this place, so you had to drive through the town, like literally straight through the town, and then you keep heading down the highway, and you pass one cemetery, and then you keep going, and you come to another cemetery, and at that second cemetery, you would hang a left and drive past, right at the cemetery, like the cemetery was on the corner. So the driveway to this house was like right on the corner. So we would, you get to hang a left at that second cemetery and drive up this shitty little driveway up to this house. This was in the prairies, but it was all surrounded by trees. Actually, this story is a little bit more full compared to the first one because I'm remembering it a little bit more. Surrounded by trees, and you drive out there, and it's dark. There's no street lights. There's not even there's nothing like all this whole horrendous thing had happened like many 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 years previous. So and this house had been abandoned since then. Nobody had ever done anything with it except for vandalize it and spray paint it, and just and they didn't spray paint it with flowers and whatnot either. It was the people that decided to spray paint it. It almost had like a creepy cult kind of feel to it, but people had spray painted it like with murder and like death house and like all this horrible stuff. So we get out there, it's like fucking really late. There's no lights. We weren't smart enough to bring like flashlights or anything, so I just parked the car. The car's running with the headlights on the house. All the windows are smashed out. The stairs are falling apart, and the hand railings are gone. Like it's just falling apart, right? So we go in this place, and we were probably all feeding off of each other's, you know, vibes. but it was, and we all agree, like it was creepy as fuck, man. We got in that place and we're like going around, and it was like I'm not going to say it was haunted because nothing happened to make me say it was haunted, but we all got super fucking creeped out, super spooked. And we were 17, so we would have been like 16, 17. I think I was I was probably the oldest of the bunch, if not like pretty close. Anyway, so we were all like 16, 17 years old, and we went out to this place, and we're this with the spray paint and the creepy lighting. We had lights. There was this, it was the lighting was shit because there was hardly any light, just a little bit coming in through broken windows and doors and whatnot. And we were this was a big old house. We were upstairs, downstairs. I remember when we went downstairs, like into the basement part. That was the creepiest fucking part. It was. Anyways, we all fucking spooked. We were like, oh, okay, we got the fuck out of there. And, yeah, that's the story of my, well, maybe not haunted, but the spooky house that I went to with a horrible backstory. And anyways, it was about 3 months later, I think, we decided, let's go back out there. This time it was in the daytime. And, this house had been abandoned and sat there for a long time. Like it was like run down. Like it had been abandoned for a long time. So we drive out there in the daytime. We get out there, we drive past the cemeteries, drive up the driveway, and we pull into the yard, surrounded by gigantic trees. Like you couldn't even tell there was a house there. So you got into the actual spot. Anyways, we drive in there. It was all gone. I can't remember if it was burnt down or if it had been just demolished, but there was nothing. It was completely gone. And yeah, that was the end of the spooky spooky house. And yeah, that's my story. That's my story, Crabs. That's my story. That's my haunted house story. My creepy haunted house story. Devil house. Murder house. Had swast. I remember it had like not swastikas. It had fucking pentagrams sprayed all over it, upside down cross. Like the people that spray painted it, graffitied it, they were, they did a number to it where it was like very satanic feeling. We'll say it had a very satanic
I
kind of
enjoy
vibe to it.
Halloween, not tempting any bad juju. Vibes are real. I've gone through it and watched a few hundred struggle to enter our tract.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we were definitely. I mean, we were all punk ass kids, but we all of us. There was like me and like there was 6 or 7 of us. Anyways, probably six because that was the core group. There might have been 7. Sometimes there was another guy that hung out with us quite a bit, but so there could have been 7. I can't remember for sure, but I remember we all like we didn't spend a lot of time there, especially after we went into that basement. We were like,
The
this
were
is fucking
metalheads.
weird. Yeah, we were metalheads too. Definitely metalheads. Skid marks, skids, whatever.
Face with tears of joy.
the jocks, the jocks would call us skid marks. We'd call ourselves headbangers. Yeah. Tomorrow's a big day, Crabs. Tomorrow afternoon, I head to the dentist, and 23 teeth get fucking ripped from my skull tomorrow afternoon. So, I'm unsure if I'll be doing my podcast Wednesday. I'm planning on it. But, I might have a head like lamb. I might have elephantitis or something. I might be black and blue. I might have black. Who knows? Who knows? Just telling you now. So, I got 2 weeks off now, though. Today's my first day of 14 days off. And, I'll be playing a lot of video games. But, yeah, might not be talking a whole bunch. But, anyways, I'm gonna shut down today's show. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for tuning in. It's fun. Thanks for sharing your stories. Scaring the shit out of kids. Actually, that's what we need. We need some
I
spooky.
know.
We need some
Hand with
spooky.
index finger and thumb crossed.
We need some spooky music here. Spooky music. How about this one? Has this one got spooky music? No, that's not. That's okay. Halloween. Search.
Face with tears of joy, you'll be drooling.
Maybe I'm drooling right now. The fuck was that?
I'll be there with ya.
Anybody who watches this replay, you got a creepy story you want to share, put it in the comments below. I'd love to read it. I try to reply to everybody who comments, and I'll be back. I will be back. Tomorrow will be a regular show because I won't have my face ripped apart until the afternoon. So tomorrow I'll be back. Haven't decided about a topic for tomorrow yet, but who knows what it'll be. Maybe we'll just go topic free. Maybe that's what we'll do. Don't forget to check out bestcoastdistillers.com. Promo code Madman saves you 10% on your order. Treat yourself. Support local distilleries. To hell with the big guys. Okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I think I've said that a billion times in this episode. And until next time, be good to everybody. Be nice to everybody. Except for the asshats that don't deserve it. Some asshats just don't deserve it. They just don't deserve it.
Loves man. Clapping hands, waving hand.
Whoop, whoop. Fuck, this isn't creepy music. The fuck? Dreamland. This is horrible. Horrible. Trying to find some fucking closing out music here. Get my soundboard here sometime this week too, I'm hoping. That'll be fun, I'm hoping. Oh, angry. How about angry music? Okay, this one's supposed to be This is not Christmas. It's that one. There we go. See you tomorrow, everybody. This is not a Christmas song. What the? This is horrible. Horrible. Obviously, I'm working. I'm trying to piece together the show. I'm going to have intro music. I'm going to have closing tunes. This soundboard should make the show better. What the hell is this now? Garbage. How about this one? Okay, I'm out of here. Later. Peace out. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop.